I'm tired, boss. Welcome back to the channel. Big Stevie Cool back again. I'm going to try and cram as much into a video here as what I possibly can. Alright? I was going to go live, but I don't quite have the time to do a live stream tonight. I know there's been a lack of lives this week. And but you know, it's international break, everybody. I don't want to go live every day just repeating the same things that got repeated last week about what happened in the old farm. But anyway, so yeah, Big Jim Gillespie's out of the running. I was wondering this guy is a St Mirren jobber. It just didn't seem like the right fit. Didn't seem like anything was ever going to come out of this, and it's fell through. All I do know is that Rangers Football Club need a CEO, but you would think that we would be aiming a wee bit higher than the likes of Jim Gillespie. But who are we going for? Just to give this guy about 10 more seconds. I don't really care where you come from, right? Because at the end of the day, we've had players come in for clubs that you're for, they're capable of something and they're not. It's all about what they do when they're representing Rangers Football Club. So I don't really care where you come from. But the reality is, you know, you knew this wasn't going to happen because it was just taking time. Anyway, moving on to former FA chief Adrian Bevington wants to hold talks with Rangers over CEO vacancy. But this is the same guy that 6 months ago had spent a good few days in Glasgow at Celtic versus Kilmarnock, which of course finished 1-1 in that game. Better times for Rangers Football Club, absolutely. Now, people are greeting about this because, this guy went to Celtic, he was hospitality at Celtic, Again, right, I think we should be steering way clear of guys that have done things like this, but, you know, if this guy was the best CEO that we could get, should we really care about, he had a hospitality ticket at Parkhead? I mean, is that really the situation we're in? I don't know what's going on there. So a CEO looks absolutely no closer to being appointed, so that's brilliant. James Tavernier, I barely made a fid on this guy. I made a fid saying to sell him, right? But there's been no fid from me regarding him and the Besiktas bid, so I may as well talk about that here. I mean, there's no concrete bids or whatever. There's a lot of windows open in Turkey in the Middle East, so if something happens, bravo, of course I want him to go. It has to happen. I seen someone comment earlier regarding Hadji. It's like, look how much we've managed to crop on the wage bill. It's like, how can we not afford Hadji's wage increase now? And I totally agree with that comment. It's just, I don't know, the board and the players are just, they've got a hard on for what's going on at the minute. We've seen Ernie Engels come out in an interview and say, Clement was speaking to him and, Celtic, that's a good move for you. Well, why is Philip Clement even talking to Ernie Engels? Hugging him and all for the old firm. Clement doesn't understand the magnitude of the job he's in. And to be honest, neither do 99% of the players at the club, and neither does pretty much every single person in that boardroom. I just feel like everything I talk about, it's like a clown show. It's like, it's so avoidable. It's like, well, what are we even doing here? I just don't understand. It's like every day there's something negative. Now, in terms of positivity, Rangers, the Copeland stand is looking better. Its work is ahead of schedule, apparently. Dundee will still, of course, only have 3 stands open, but we're getting there, guys. We're edging closer. I'm moving on up, moving on up, moving on up. Nothing can stop me. Moving on up, moving on up. But of course, Rangers, we are going to talk about Philip Clement finally, and as we Q&A, if you want to see a longer version of it, in 2 people's opinion rather than 1, check out Fog Football, cheeky wee plug over there. But it's like, right, Clement turned around and said, I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe there was a title fight. I think we need to distance ourselves from that talk, right? I want my manager to come out and back the team and whatever, right? I'm not saying I want Clement to turn around and say, the league's over. Big Stevie Cool said this in June, right? But I think over the past decade, we've had players, managers, you know, they speak too much. Actions speak louder than words, right? You do not hear on the Celtic side of things. They could turn it up to 100 with the smugness, man. Why do we think Old Firm games are won before a ball's even been kicked in? And that's in our favour, by the way. All Clement had to turn around and say was, you know what? It's not been the strongest start to the season, but we're going to knuckle down. I said a couple of weeks ago, things are going to get better in October and November. So we're going to do our thing. They're going to do their thing. And let's see at the end of the season where that puts us. That is the answer I want to hear. See this? Oh, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could beat them. Well, that's just fucking straight up lies, isn't it? I'm not saying Clement doesn't think he can't beat them eventually, but let's be honest, man. I wish I could turn around and say, the league's on. I just don't see it. If there is a God, if there is the God, alright, Rangers, I'm on my hands and knees here. Fucking turn up this season, man. Is it too much to fucking ask to actually put in a few good performances and mount some fucking form of hope for me to sink my teeth into? Probably is, guys, but we've covered a lot of topics here. I mean, what else is there really to say? It is just soul destroying. And finally, EA Sports, right? The ratings are out. I'm going to make a separate vid in the ratings tomorrow, but Butland, Tav, and Proper, like giddy schoolgirls. I got 70. You got 77. I got 76. What are they doing? We've just lost an Old Firm and these three are running around the training ground, man. Like absolute weapons. Yeah, I'm not. Have I cracked a smile since last Sunday? Well, I'll say last Sunday, like, when was it? 10 days ago? Of course I have. We all have, right? But see those players, man, while they've got their kit on, they're representing us. I get it, there's more media, requirements and things you have to do these days than back in the day, but I don't know. There's something sits wrong with me when I see our players, greeting and buzzing. Everybody dance. Woo, clap your hands, clap your hands. About getting a fucking non-rare gold card on FIFA. Seriously, there's bigger fish to fry than, you're 76 rated on FIFA. We are shit, and these players don't seem to care. Tavernier, Tavernier's 78 rated on FIFA. Alistair Johnson's 75. It's alright, we're not winning any trophies now. James Tavernier. Fuck! Deep breath, anger management, all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, that is 8 minutes of your time that you'll never get back, but hopefully it was worth it. But yeah, Big Stevie, rant over. I mean, I'm looking forward to the football return, of course I am. I want to just see my team win games of football. I want to see my team go on a run. I want to see good football. I want to be happy. I don't want to be depressed, but we'll see if they can produce that starting this Sunday when we take on Dundee United. I'll probably do a watch along. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to it. But I'm buzzing, man. Come on, the league's still on. Dun, 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 dun. Good old JR. Anyway, I've had enough.